ready to have a Taniket and Jin Young Ko. To 12, Amy Yang.
Steady pars so far today.
Oh, we had a great look there at that putt from behind. That was exactly where she was lined up. Hit it right where she wanted to. It just didn't fall to the right.
So 10 pars to start round one for Jin Young, who got her second win of the season. Over to the 14th, and Sunghyun Park, former #1 in the world who won a major championship not too far away here in New Jersey. Is that the opposite of walking it in? It's kind of walking it back almost. I think she'd like to walk back.
You really have to have a little bit of patience about you as well, and I think she is particularly good in that department as well. This is a 6-iron from her. 185 yards this hole playing today, downwind.
I thought it was funny, Karen, in her press conference, she was asked if anybody texted her, if her phone blew up when she got back to #1. She said, no, nobody texted me.
At the 11th, Jin Young Ko for birdie.
I think she just tried to force that one.
Jin Young comebacker for par. Okay. It's a player who went 114 holes without a bogey.
It's not alone. It's something that most professionals playing at the top level will experience something in their career like that.
Even Jin Young Ko last year, who seemed to be, here's Jin Young Ko.
She was fighting a downslope with her second shot. Really hard to get any spin off of that.
The elegant swing and putting stroke of Amy Yang. It hasn't been her best couple of years of late. Rich Lerner will be at LACC. All right, in that group with Rose Zhang is Chella Choi at 13. All right, not quite as dramatic as Rose pitching in.
At the skyline, at the Statue of Liberty, at the water, the boats.
16's playing 339, as you just saw, but we're going to see some fireworks, I would imagine, Morgan, at this par 4 this week.
You have to think it's just a matter of time for her, though.
Sometimes you just get to golf courses and greens where you just see the read better and a little bit cold.
Yeah.
But academically,
The off season's a little
can't beat it.
Little shorter. All right, Jin Young curls that one in for a 14th consecutive par. Remember, she was back in the pack going into Sunday. This is the par 4 16th, and Amy Yang.
Takes a brave soul to go at this flag stick today. Wind helping from the right.
Trying to get some help off the slope.
I think she's got an idea it moves down to the left just a little. But also judging this a nice speed off of Chella's.
Looking at these stats, Karen, only 43% of the field is hitting this green in regulation today. Just such a tough hole.
This is Amy Yang at 17. So a tap in for Amy to stay alone in 4th place.
Just shows you how good she has been, and that's the story of her day, and this is still a testy one.
And to be 1 over par here through 15 with her ball striking, really superb. It just messes with you mentally.
Jin Young Ko, second shot at the 16th.
This was from 112. Looking to try and bounce back. And I think speed has been the one thing that she has had an issue with so far today.
I remember, Karen, Shen Feng said to me one time, I had a birdie-free day today.
Amy Yang wrapping up what's been a really good day, but a struggle here at 18.
Whole location today sits in a little bit of a bowl. So fast from that upper tier.
Morgan, how about 10 top fives and 19 top tens in majors for Amy Yang in her fine career?
It gives the player an opportunity to use the slopes on this green. Going for a little draw. Obviously, it requires a lot of patience to get through a round like this when you're used to seeing the ball go in the hole, and there's another one that's just going to burn the edge.
It was just a little over a year ago that she set the all-time LPGA record for consecutive rounds in the 60s with 16 and subpar rounds with 34. The consistency is literally the stuff that we've never seen before.
170 yards to the hole, Morgan, and that wind is hurting from the right, so playing a little more like 175, 180.
And that wind hurting from the right, as you can see, a blind shot. That's what makes it so tough to get it close to this right hole location today.
Trying to get it on the proper half of this green that's divided by that spine and slope.
Very well done.
Blind, but she finds the green and has that for a birdie.
As a player, you're definitely thinking about that in your head. Like, this is your last chance to get something going, but I just sat so soft at the front of the green there.
Landed just into the upslope, and the fringe is going to slope back maybe just off the edge.
It's causing her timing to be slightly off.
This needs to, so much about putting is about your eyes and seeing the line, and not just the line, but seeing the pace with the line.
No, everyone's been very respectful, and there's been a nice crowd out here, but they have been cheering for all three players when they hit good shots. Ooh, she didn't quite carry the front yardage of 172. Once you get out on the golf course, you can kind of breathe a little bit, but it will be interesting to hear from her and hear how she was managing her emotions as the day progressed.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier, Kay, thinking about looking at Rose, looking so comfortable inside the ropes that I bet she's happy.
네, LPGA 코리아 유튜브 채널이 오픈을 했는데요. 많은 분들의 관심과 응원 부탁드리고요. 구독과 좋아요 꼭 눌러주세요.